Yippee!
What if the correlation was the first time I tried to turn on a hero stream, it always failed? So this time it didn't work, but I tried to set it up to the scheduled one and it did. Oh no,
my
don't
goodness.
have that. Don't have that thumbnail. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, we already finished the pirate campaign.
Oh, okay. do.
Gasp. There's two cats in here.
What? I don't see the cat.
That's because they're not in here.
Oh, shucks.
Indeed.
Shucks kablooey.
Why aren't you here with me, Zero?
Hey, you know what's like really cool?
Me?
Cats the musical. We should totally watch that.
But you said cool, not scary.
Oh, Lyra. Have you been keeping up with Hell of a Boss?
Nope.
Aw, shucks. Are we live?
Yeah.
Have any of you been keeping up with Hell of a Boss? Is there anyone in the chat actually?
Probably not, because I just I don't have any of the links up yet. And it's on the new one, not the scheduled one.
Oh. Well, the latest Hell of a Boss episode is like 25, 22 minutes long. It's like really long for a little web thing, and there's like a really cool fight scene in it, so they like went hard on the animation, but they made like a Cats reference again, and I'm just like dying. Like went hard on the animation.
No, stop. Bad
What?
stream. Referencing cats, that's what's bad.
Hey!
That I just accidentally opened the thing. You know the thing, right, Zero? Perfect. Are you telling me you don't know the thing, Zero?
Huh?
It's only the hippest of things. All the cool people know about it. That sounded like doubt in your voice. Oh, wait, hold on. I still have the Pokemon description. Why do you have the Pokemon description when you streamed Metroid yesterday? Well, I definitely didn't accidentally forget to hit submit or update on the stream notification on DA yesterday. That would be irresponsible. Where am I?
Where are you?
Where are you? America, no doubt.
Somewhere in the US of A. Can I just talk about how dumb our country's name is?
Sure.
Because like you have like you got like Great Britain, and the people who live there are British, and you have like China, and people who live there are Chinese, but you got like the United States. We have to be called like Americans, but that's like the continent we're on. You know, like we're not United Statesers. We're not like United like United States of America is such a like a stupid name. There's no part of that name that's like an actual name that belongs to us. The only part that sounds like a name is America, but that's like the continent, you know?
Well, maybe you're not a United Stateser, but maybe I am.
Let's see. Trying to fix stuff.
I'm allergic to fixing stuff. Broken stuff only in this household.
Let's see.
I don't want to see them. Good, I closed Heroes 5 before starting.
Why would you do that?
Huh?
Why did you close it?
Because it was Heroes 5, not 4.
Oh!
That would be spoilers.
I can't understand numbers. Yeah, that makes sense. Jack is in the chat. Hiya!
Hello. Welcome. We have cake. And cats. She's probably too far away for even Zero to hear, but she is meowing.
I can hear.
Here you can?
Yep.
Even I can barely hear her.
Do do do.
Do do do.
Do 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 do.
I love to do do do. So, how's everyone doing? Oh look, Happy and Javier are here as well.
Hello, Happy and Javier. Javier's like me taking a nap. Lyra starts a stream. Me, I've been awakened. Who summons the me?
Welcome everyone. Speaking of taking a nap, where's Tails?
Mm-hmm. Perished, no doubt.
Unfortunate. Always perishing in the war.
Always with the perishing.
Relatable, but also rude. Hey look, Metroid Fusion Part 2 for me is the top recommended video on my thing.
Is it no?
Well, there's a lot of Metroid in there. Look, there's the Heroes one. Anyway, I should probably close the Bowser.
Bowser!
Bowser.
Oh my goodness.
Oh your goodness indeed.
Jack says, I'm drawing while I watch, so slow riolis.
Slow raviolis.
Real 80s.
A link.
I hold to the bottle I go. Heal my heart and drown my woe. Win me fall and win me fall. Wish to be. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to learn
rhymes.
about writing.
I'm allergic to writing. Don't question it.
Aren't you in an RP?
Dear, what did I just say about questioning it?
Jack says, rude! My new tablet takes up a ton of space. So hard to reach my keyboard, so worse typos than usual.
That just means we can make fun of Jack all the more for the typos.
Yup.
I need to figure out how to. Oh. I never use that. I should probably just get rid of it. What am I doing? Oh, right, the game. The game is afoot.
Javier says allergic to writing, but doesn't comicking involve writing stuff?
Guys, didn't I like say not to think about it? There's a lot of thinking about it in this room for not thinking about it.
You know, there was an interesting note that someone made. The human brain cannot process the negative. If you say, "Don't think about an elephant," what do you immediately think about?
Pikachu.
Wait, what? Yes, because Pikachu evolves into a Raichu, which has the electrical power to kill an Indian elephant. Exactly.
Zero bounced back from that fast.
But it's an interesting thing because, you know, like if you're going down the slope on a ski and you don't want to bump into trees, then what you're thinking is like, don't bump into trees, don't bump into trees. And so what you end up seeing is like the path ahead. And that was just one of the points that was being made in the video, and I don't remember what the actual like conclusion was. I just remember that illustration because it was interesting.
You're interesting.
Oh, shucks. Shucks kabibbles.
Shucks kabibbles. There it is, the chat.
The chit chat? Paddywhack? Give yourself a bone?
Hey, look, when saying that he was gonna make worse typos than usual, Jack typo.
Typoes. Jack's gonna make all the typos. Javier says kabibbles. Is that Kadoo's cousin? Cousin? Is that Kadoo's cousin?
Where's that typo in the group chat? Oh, now you've messed up meme. Because that's just the mood for tonight.
I know, right?
Special shout out to the fact that every day when I get off work, I can get a drink to take home. And every day I was like, I'm gonna bring a Coke because it has caffeine, and maybe that'll help me from napping. Every day I did do that, I took a nap. And every day I didn't do that, I didn't take a nap.
Wait, what did you bring home when you didn't take a Coke, or did you just not take a drink?
Orange high C.
Maybe the high C is what gives you the power.
But that's what I normally bring home.
Oh! I wonder how much caffeine is in a like soda fountain Coke. Cause isn't it like watered down, sort of?
What?
Or is that just me?
Is what watered down?
Maybe the soda fountain.
From the soda fountain?
Or maybe that's just me, because, like, I always get it with a lot of ice, and then I, like, have to drive somewhere before I can eat it.
That might be why, because honestly, I think because it's meant to be had with ice, I think it's actually more sugary and syrupy than...
Really?
Yeah.
That's good to know. Jack is now asking the existential questions, like, is typos not spelled like typos with an E?
Are you spelled like typos with me?
No, the E comes before the O for me in zero.
My phone says typos like toes is the wrong spelling. Then again, my phone is not very smart.
Like toes! I got my toes in the water, my toes in the sand. Not a worry in the world, a cold beer in my hand. Life is good today. Life is good today.
I just noticed it's already been 15 minutes. Greetings, people.
Let's get started.
Welcome to Streamland.
Welcome to Streamland. Peoples.
Between last time and this time, I did some grinding. Here's what my army looked like when we left. With a bit in here and here. And here's what it looks like now. I got a friend too.
Ooh. Nice. Good job. Wait, what is that? Oh, the mechanical dragons. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, we also have the dragon golems. Remember those?
The dragon golems? You call that a golem? That's a robot! That's just steel beams and wires.
Yeah, but it's powered by magic, which is what makes it
I was making a joke about E coming before O in the name Zero when you said, are you, like, spelled like toes? And Jack thought I meant the word typos. Like, you spell hypios? That looks like Oreos.
Also, as I said, look, there's this little dude in the back driving it.
Oh yeah, there is. You think, like, oh, it's like a normal-sized dude and like a really big dragon golem, but no, it's actually a dwarf, which means this is actually a small dragon golem. Javier's a Stringland. Is this the home of caterpies, spiders, and puppets? I've got no strings.
Everyone fears my army now.
You
come to a weathered set of stairs that disappear into the darkness and descend down them. It didn't say that part, but I did.
Whoa, whoa. Now we're downstairs.
Ooh. It's already time for plot.
Oh, mini plot. I stood with my back to the clammy stone wall as my troops marched down the narrow tunnel into the subterranean world. With some time to kill, I opened Bozilast's memoirs and flipped to one of the entries toward the back. As I entered the gloomy underground, I was reminded of my battles with the beholders of the tunnels of terror, and the time I spent spying on the Dragon Queen in the caverns of Nyon itself. Few of my race are as experienced with the underrealms as I.
For reference real quick, Nyon is where like all the demons used to live.
Okay.
So doing something there is supposed to be impressive, assuming he actually did it.
Assuming. Note to self, I should write a book on subterranean survival. Possible title? Caves, Tunnels, and Layers. Another Bozalast survival guide. To continue, these tunnels are no different than any other I have explored. The air is bitter and dank, and there is a faint scent of decay in the soft breeze. Undead, perhaps? Or has some ancient dragon died here? Note to self, consider finding another partner. Holman may be good at surviving in the wilderness, but there must be someone out there who shares his skills but not his sour disposition. I looked up to where my guide, Holman, was holding a finger to one nostril and rudely blowing snot out the other. As nihilistic as Bolzalast was, he had one thing right. Holman was not charmed. No charm to be around.
Solmyr, it's like, I don't know much about these two, but what I do know is that their opinions of each other was 100% right.
At the very least, they can be trusted, I suppose.
Oh, look, the undead he was talking about.
Ooh. And the dank. Do you smell the dank, Lyra?
Sure. It offered me to skip that fight, but I had to do it because it like foreshadowed it and everything. Look at all the crystals down here.
Wow. Are any of them? They're all like rainbow. Which one is the rainbow crystal we're looking for?
They're all rainbow crystals, but not the rainbow crystals.
I don't get it.
What's this? Oh, we can recruit 9 ghosts here.
We have specters in our...
They don't stand a ghost of a chance.
Javier says Nyan, a house of demons? That sounds like Zero's house. Because how else would Zero be so cool if she was not a demon?
Yo.
Dank?
Oh,
can you smell memes?
That was nowhere near as effective as I was hoping it would be.
Aw.
You need to chill. Bonk. Alright, you can shoot now. Congratulations. You've upgraded from completely useless to moderately useful.
Yay! Hooray! We were totally ineffectual.
I'm slowly getting better.
After all that grinding, you're still like leveling up like crazy.
That's because I added a new hero to the party.
Oh.
Also, a bulk of my grinding was actually getting the army ready to come down, and I was mostly grinding up the cities.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted the mage guilds good enough to get all the spells. And then I wanted enough army to be able to just noom through here.
Gotcha. During a short break on the march, I pulled Holman out of earshot of the rest of the army. I finally finished your partner's memoirs, I said. You must have a cast iron will, Holman said. One of his last entries is interesting. Listen to this. I flipped to the dog-eared page and read. The Lich calls himself King Dregar. With each new attack, the undead soldiers call his name. My own army has dwindled to half its original size. We're tired, scared, and lost. We can't find our way out since Holman disappeared. I looked into Holman's eyes and saw a glint of guilt. Where did you go? I asked. We argued. The fool wanted to march right into them ruins. He thought he was invincible. Holman said. So you left him and returned to the surface. I wonder how you were the only survivor, I said. No, I didn't run away. I stayed with him because I thought we were friends. I convinced myself we were invincible, and we walked right into that old town. What happened? Nothing at first. It seemed abandoned, but we should have realized something was wrong. We faced several small bands of undead along the way, and they were too organized to be on their own. We were stupid. I marched right up to the fountain at the center of town. Basilast was fascinated by that giant crystal, the one he dubbed the Rainbow Crystal. Basilast's entry about the crystal is short. He describes the glittering colors, its beauty, and the magical glow. That was all, I said, hoping Holman could add more. Basilast probably didn't have much time to write after that. You see, the Rainbow Crystal was already working on us even before we entered the town. Suddenly, we were attacked from every direction. It was horrible. 1 second, we were alone in the silence. The next, an army of undead were standing among us, attacking. It was pure chaos. They were invisible? I don't think so, Holman said. There were too many of them. I think the Rainbow Crystal told us they weren't there, and we just believed it. And in the chaos, I escaped. Basilast ordered the troops to line up around the fountain to protect the blasted crystal. He was a fool, so I ran as far as I could. I don't regret my decision either. If I had stayed, I would have died. Nothing would have changed. It was hopeless. I can see that, I said.
What?
Whoa. So what's possessed a Holman to guide us to the same crystal again?
Well, we're a centuries old genie. Maybe we can have that better.
That's fair.
Also, right after him saying they seem too organized to be just bands of undead, we just ran into something that was flagged by another player.
Huh.
You know, like right as it came into view, that the story prompt came up. Odd. That's just a dead end.
Huh.
What's odd about it is you can like see the whole path from the path next to it, so you can see that it's a dead end. So like, maybe there's something at the end of it. No, it's
just there to waste your time.
Huh.
I think I finally understand why my master wants this rainbow crystal. It is obviously a powerful magic. Capable of hypnotizing large groups. Unless I miss my guess, the Lich King Dreger used it to make Basilast and the others think that the town was abandoned, when it was really inhabited by an army of undead. And even when they saw the truth, perhaps Dreger was able to use it to keep Basilast in the area until it was too late. Such a device in my master's hands could be used to control the red dwarves, and thus the dragon golems. Wait, if you need the red dwarves to control the dragon golems, then who's riding our golems? Normal dwarves?
Don't question it. Especially don't question the fact that we already have 1/4 of the total amount he wanted.
It's funny that they let you have them. Hmm?
I'm not surprised they let us have them. I'm just I guess this. I'm not sure. Something that the next game does with some of its campaigns is it lets you gain troops via. Well, this one does it too. Like that time we got that angel from the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the next game uses it more to like limit how many you can have.
Ah, instead of like randomly gifting you like a really strong guy, it like makes it so you can't get certain things until a certain plot point.
Oh no, instead of just like building up your castle, just getting them that way, like we did here, it's like you get them through specific events and stuff.
Ah.
Also, we found an undead castle.
The castle itself died and was resurrected.
0? Disrespectful.
Yeah. Yes, like...
Don't just step off. You're dead.
Hi, Tails!
Hi, Tails! Did you enjoy your nap? Ooh. I just remembered what I can do in this game. Get over here! The fools. What they didn't know is that they didn't stand a ghost of a chance.
They didn't stand a ghost of a chance because they are ghosts. Wait. Tails says, what have I missed? Has Zero corrupted more children? Has Lyra murdered more women?
Hey.
Javier says no. Jack says, hiya, Tail.
Oh. Burst attack abilities are fun.
They walk right up to you and just like, nope.
It's always.
Oh, thanks, Solmyr.
It's always absolutely fantastic.
Javier says, but they did find the rainbow crystal.
Nice. Okay. So I was slightly wrong here. You can get the... see the Necromancer towns a bit here. Oh, you still have the Undead Transformer. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
But also, generally when you get about here, you're just like rushing through to smite them all.
Are we like, does that mean we're really close?
Yeah. We went from the top of the map to the bottom, and we've already explored half of it. Oh.
If you didn't grind, would that have been like taken like longer?
No. Like a little longer, because I probably would have had to like actually do the fights. But also the grinding in and of itself only took like maybe 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Join me. Ah, someone I actually want to charm for once.
Oh, wonderful.
Charming, even.
Charmed, I'm sure. Tails got food. What kind of food you got,
The
Tails?
delicious kind.
Ooh. The best kind.
What's this?
What is this?
We can recruit vampires here.
What? We're getting a lot of, like, monsters, ghosts and vampires.
Yeah,
and it's not even October yet.
Dang it, we got to Spoop Zone too soon. I don't want imps. The only imp...
Tails got Suabway.
The only imp I need in my life is Tails.
Aw. If I hadn't been warned about the hypnotic powers of the rainbow crystal, I might not have sensed the subtle fuzziness invading my thoughts. Halt! I shouted to my army. We were about to be attacked, of that I was certain. Turning to my troops, I said, "Everyone, face the soldier on your right. Good. Now slap him!" I had to threaten them all with the hangings to get them to follow the order. Then I reached up and slapped my own face as hard as I could. Through the tears collecting in my eyes, I saw a vampire gliding towards me. "Attack!" I shouted.
Everyone slap each other.
What even? He's like, through the tears in my eyes, I'm like, how hard did you, like, I don't know about you, but when you're like ordered to slap someone, I don't think my thought is like to hit them as hard as the Dickens. It's like smack.
True, but also that was him slapping himself, and he knew what was going on.
Yeah, but the implication is that everyone was slapping themselves just as hard to like keep from being hypnotized, I assume.
Not necessarily.
Oh no. Just a bunch of confused men gently caressing each other on the cheeks.
I'm gonna zap you, because you, very good. There we go. Shoot them. Glide slowly, my arrow friend. Perfect.
Javier also obtained food. What kind of food are you having, Javier?
The delicious kind.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I hear Tails is also having the same.
Ooh.
What's your Subway order, Lyra? Tails says, also question, totally hypothetical, but if this was my first food of the day, then does it count as breakfast? Yes?
It definitely is according to Jack. Jack is a solid believer in which meal it is. Entirely depends on how many times you've eaten.
Is it a meal that is breaking your fast? Technically, yes. Is it breakfast as in the first meal at the beginning of the day? No, you failed on that regard.
I don't know. Zero. You just said that by definition, she is breaking the fast. So by definition, she is eating breakfast.
Just to be sure that King Drega and his undead legion were dead, I ordered my troops to throw the bodies into a huge bonfire at the edge of town. Meanwhile, some dwarves carefully chipped the rainbow crystal from the fountain in the town square. Even with no one to control it, the crystal still used its magic on the unweary. Perhaps that is why King Drega and his poor followers remained here to protect it even after their deaths. I watched my workers to make sure the same didn't happen to them. Every few minutes, I had to slap them out of a hypnotized stupor and remind them that they were under my command. Then one of my halfling scouts approached to give his report.
We followed our guide to the surface. He is well,
the halfling said. Holman abandoned us shortly before the battle with King Drega. The man may have king survival instincts, but he was a poor businessman. He forgot his payment. You left the gold where I told you? I asked.
Yes, sir. We buried it beneath the snow and built a campfire right next to it. Used wet wood, too. Plenty of smoke.
Hopefully he'll come close enough to investigate the smoke. If he hasn't claimed the gold by the time we make it back to the surface, divide it among the troops. They deserve it,
Thank you, sir.
the halfling said.
We also mapped the way to the surface as you asked. No way we can get lost now.
Good work, I said. The dwarves have stopped working again. Will you slap them awake for me? My hand is beginning to hurt. Oh my goodness, what is this literal slapstick routine that's happening?
No, it's fine. We did it. Also, talking to him.
I was once forced to judge a soldier responsible for burning and slaughtering an entire village. He insisted that he was innocent because his commanding officer ordered him to do the crime. I still judged him guilty. All men are accountable for their actions. He should have disobeyed that order, just as I should have disobeyed my master.
Whoa!
Oh, look, Amelia's back.
Oh! Is this Amelia?
Yeah.
To my great surprise, I received 3 separate reports that one of my most loyal supporters, Lord Landrew, is raising an army against me. I tried several times to confirm these reports over the last few weeks, but none of the messengers returned. I can only imagine the worst. But still, I can't imagine why Lord Landrew would raise arms against me. I have eaten several meals with the man. More than most, he was committed to the idea of an orderly and just leadership for Great Arcane. He swore his life to my kingdom and to me. And he was a handsome man, friendly and charming. I had hoped when all this business with King Magnus was over that we might be able to sit down and to dinner with each other once again. Now I am being told he is a traitor and my mortal enemy. Why?
He's very whiny. Why? Oh, there's a decent army in here.
Nice!
What to do, Zero? What to do?
What do you do with a BA in English?
What is my life going to be?
I was like, why? Javier says, a whiny wine.
Oh, hey, we should look at that.
I can't believe Javier is eating Jello, my Audino, right now.
Can't believe Javier is eating Zero's Agna right now. That was so dangerous, I shouldn't have done that. We got some pony gloves.
Yay! Now we can ride him cowboy. Yeehaw.
You're the ye to my haw.
Kale says, sounds like projection going on. Solmyr's like, I'm a genie with like a magical curse on me. What's your excuse?
What's this spell that it really wants us to know? Why not, Zero? Oh, plot.
I've come to this part of Great Arcane to settle the mystery surrounding Lord Landrew's stunning betrayal. Unfortunately, when I met with the other nobles in this area to make some sense of Landrews, I can't get over that name. Maybe he turned on me because I couldn't stop laughing at his name. Sorry. Some sense of Landrews' sudden change of heart. I learned nothing. He's a traitor, my queen. Just when we were about to put things back together, Landrew is trying to destroy it. He's as bad as the bandits and pirates who used to plague this land, said pompous Lord Oliver. Okay. New character.
You just played as the pirate, so I take offense to that.
I know, right?
It's not untrue, but also rude.
Even Elaine is taking offense to it. Is that her name?
Amelia?
Can't remember. Amelia, there we go. Even Amelia's like, I don't think we need to go that far, Oliver. That's not fair, and that's not far enough, my queen, shouted Lady Miranda. Just call it, it's just Amanda. Why is it a Miranda? It's just Andrew. Why is it Landrew? Why is everyone being weird about the names? Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure Miranda is actually a name, though.
I know. I'm just trying to make like. Landrew needs to be strung up by his neck as an example to those who wish to threaten us in the future.
Hold on. Tail says Landrew sounds like the human alias of Landrew uses trying to blend in with the humans.
My name is Landrew. Landrew. It's like Andrew, but with an L. I don't think we need to go that far. Landrew was a trusted friend. I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, at least until I find out why he is building this army. But Oliver and Miranda would hear nothing more. They returned to their respective lands to raise an army of their own, to personally bring Landrew's head to me. I can't blame them, really. They feel betrayed, as do I. But a cool head is needed at a time like this. Due to their actions, I have been forced to split my forces. Before Oliver and Miranda return home, my troops will capture, hi, Hoss00312, thanks for following.
Hey, thanks for following.
My troops will capture and imprison them until this is over. Even though it leaves their homes without leadership, I just can't have them out there fighting Landrew until I know what happened. Landrew must remain alive until I can learn why he's turned against me. I must know what I did to make him change so suddenly. It's all my fault. I have to know. Oh, during times like this, I wish I were still a common alchemist's stepdaughter, assistant, slave girl person. Whatever my title.
Slave girl person. Not servant, slave girl. Amelia can't be the slave daughter. That was, Tommy.
Oh, right. The tavern wench's daughter.
I did not have the game selected.
Evangeline.
Ah. It really wants us to know Town Gate. We already know it, but...
Oh, that's a good spell.
It is. I'm gonna yoink these dudes.
Yoink!
Be yoinked.
Yoink! There's two different kinds of dwarves?
No, one was halflings and the other was dwarves.
Oh.
There's only two different kinds of dwarves in the plot.
Did I tell you the joke about how they came up with
colors for people?
No.
Okay, it's pretty funny. There was this comedian. He was like, I wonder about the colors that we used to describe people. Like, who came up with them? Obviously, it was white people because they chose white for themselves. White people aren't white. They're like this beige pink sort of cream, you know, like. But like they're like, we're white, and so then they like go over to like India, I guess, and they're like, oh, this is gonna be easy. We're white, you're brown. Like, so easy, like, you know, obviously. And then they go over to Africa and they're like, oh shoot, well, they're brown too. Well, what do we call them? And they're like, okay, well, let's just say they're black, all right? It's like, no, they're not black. And it's like, yes, they're black, they're brown, we're white. Okay, moving on. And then they get to like America and they're like, come on. And they're like, okay, let's call them red. It's like, red? Are you even looking at these people anymore?
Beautiful.
I kind of want to like find the full comedy bit because I only saw the like a clip of it. I see a lot of comedy clips these days on TikTok where they just kind of like cut a little bit, and I wonder if they ever got to like Asia and stuff. 'Cause ever since I was a kid, I've always been like really confused with them like saying Asians are yellow, because I'm like looking at myself like, I'm yellow, I'm not like a Simpsons character. You know, because as a kid you think of like the colors at their most like saturated form.
Mm-hmm.
And I can kind of get it now, like there's a little bit of a tint, you know, but it's so like such a subtle sort of variation that it's just like really funny to like assign that word. Some comedy potential there, but that part wasn't in the clips. I don't know if he actually touches upon that.
Mayhaps. Oh, you got a mage's robe.
Madge's Rob.
Who's Madge robbing?
Madge's Rob, eh?
Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
So Tails earlier was like, Landrew sounds like a human alias, and he'd be like, my name is Landrew. Yeah, Landrew. And then she says Eve starts laughing loudly in the background. But what if Landrews, every time Eve like sees him, just calls him Landrew for no reason, and he's like, that's not my name.
Perfect.
She's just like, hey Landrew, buddy, what's up?
Guys, I just came
Home
up.
slice.
I just came up with a really neat idea for a PEA short comic.
Oh really? No, like completely unrelated, right?
Completely unrelated, of course.
She just like comes up with nicknames for like all the legendaries that are really stupid, and I'm like, why?
They're not dumb nicknames, but hello. I did not want you. You guys suck. Go beat each other up. Let me sit back and watch you beat. There you go. Rude.
Oh, rude.
But she does come up with silly nicknames for everyone. Like she called Arceus Ace. Oh. A genius scout spotted some troops hidden in a forest this morning. They wore the colors of King Magnus, which troubles me. How'd they get into this land without me knowing about it? Where did they go? When I sent someone to deal with them, Magnus's troops couldn't be found. It was as if they had disappeared. Lara suspects they have a secret way into this land, whether through magic or a hidden tunnel. Either way, the immortal king's troops can just march right into my land. I must watch my back closely.
Holly says X to doubt.
What are we doubting with X? Why do we have extreme doubt? Hello, sir. Oh, I don't like you. Do I have... I do, you know. Do I have the weaker one? Oh, yeah, I do. Ow. Ow. Take this. And this. There's just something funny about Archer hits Amelia. Amelia hits the Minotaur in response.
Oh my goodness.
She
just turns around and slaps him.
Because the units will use a... they'll do their counterattack, but the way the ranged attacks work is if there's another unit in the way, they can't hit anything behind them. But they'll still count just to counterattack whatever unit is in the way if they get hit with a ranged attack. So that's what she did. She just got hit by Archer and just like slaps the Minotaurs in response.
So funny, yeah.
Hey,
I feel like that was a... What was that?
This town is red. Red is Magnus's color. If I remember right. Ah, not you. You're way over there still.
What's Magnus doing out here?
There's also a neutral stack of dragon golems. Which also brings me fear.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, Magnus is the guy with the dragon golems.
Yeah.
Jack says, press X to doubt you saying you came up with the PA Shorts idea unrelated to what Tails and Zero said about Landrew.
Our good buddy old pal Landrew. Who can move still? Ah. The one green square. Well, let's not waste the one green square, but also, the one green square.
The one last melon.
The last melon. Stand right behind Amelia.
Thanks.
Perfect. Yeah, because whenever I did auto fight, the halflings always died because they would like shoot something and get counterattacked properly. So I stood them right behind her so they could shoot at stuff and still live.
Does it not hit you as it goes through?
It hits Amelia instead. Because remember what I said about the way ranged attacks work in this game?
Yeah.
Halfling power.
The Shire! For the Shire! That's something that I haven't really utilized enough, I think, is like battle cries. Back when I used to read a lot of Redwall, the Redwallers and other races in the game, they love their battle cries. You got Redwallers who just shout Redwall when they run into battle. You got the Hares with their blood and vinegar! Eulalia! Whatever that means. You got the shrews who just go logga 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 as they run into battle. But they all have like a unique thing that they like to scream as they run in and charge in. And I'm like, we gotta do that more. We need some battle cries, not just rah! Like, find something fun to say.
You're fun to say.
Yo, Lyra, that was smooth.
Hey. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you think Amelia can take on a few black dragons?
By herself? But she's just a blowtorch daughter. Wait.
A blowtorch daughter.
Haas is following again. You doing all right there? Tail says, look, if Lyra takes any idea from me for PA, I pray it's Eve turning into Lyra, now Abraxian, and stealing her IDs to open up a cell phone plan for her very cool and not outdated phone pulse. This sounds like something you've talked about before. Cal says, Zero, what's Luella's battle cry?
I don't know.
Potatoes! Are you doing okay there, Lyra? Those dragons being friendly to you?
Entirely depends on your definition of okay. Oh, easy. Easy.
Easy, huh?
Yeah, because in like one turn she won't be alone anymore, because Tharj will have caught up. I'm just gonna let us accrue wealth. Oh, plot.
Woohoo! My military advisor, Tharj, brought a rugged-looking man before me today.
He's a fisherman looking for some coin. He has an interesting story to tell,
Tharj announced. Then he shoved the sailor forward. The fisherman dropped to one knee and bowed his head. It is a pleasure, my queen. Please stand, I said.
Tell your story and be quick about it,
Tharj grumbled. So the fisherman told me how he was out late one afternoon because the pickings had been small that day.
Thought she said piglings, and I'm like, why?
Back from Minecraft.
Because the piglings were really small that day. He saw a pair of genies flying through the air holding a young man between them. I audibly gasped. Oh, so, were they parrots? Holding a young man between them. That was odd enough. But then he noticed the young man's hands were bound behind his back. He was their prisoner. Odd, I said. I hadn't sent any genies flying over the ocean with a prisoner. Where were they headed? I asked. I watched them all the way to Isle. I would have tried to help the lad after they left, except no ship or boat, for that matter, can land there. It's completely surrounded by treacherous rocks. The fisherman said. I asked one of my assistants to pay the fisherman for his story. Once the man was gone, I turned to Tharj, who was frowning deeply. Who do you think took the prisoner to Asp Island? Isle, I asked the dwarf.
Could be anyone. Landrew, Oliver, Miranda, even Magnus. My wager would be Landrew, though.
Tharj said. Mine too. But why? I said. Then to no one in particular, I said, I think I would like to have a conversation with this young man.
Sure, I'll just call him up on the phone, I guess. How are you gonna have a conversation with the llama? Kale says the piglings were really small that day. Javier says, was it? See what exactly? You didn't see anything. See what exactly? Sometimes it just be that way. A conversation.
Haha.
Wahoo!
Yahoo! Tharj with his How much damage did you take? Slightly over half.
Oh, hey.
Oh, right. Halflings do extra damage to,
Halflings do extra damage to the level 4?
Yeah.
Is that what the ninjas are?
No, the ninjas are level 1.
Oh, what?
The dragons are level 4.
Oh. They only go up to level 4?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because it's Heroes 4?
Sure.
Tail says, oh hey, I forgot how far the dragons move in a single turn. Not a fan. And Artemuse here says, so that's why it's called that. You got a hideous mask. Throw it away. Oh, you put it on.
I don't know.
Arch, take that off. It looks ridiculous on you. It's hideous.
Zero's having fun with that voice.
It's funny because, like, when I try to get into Amelia's sort of voice, I imagine Twilight Sparkle. Though I think you said it sounded like Derpy at some point, which I don't know what she sounds like, so I don't have a basis for that. But then, like, when we started this stream with her, she's, like, really distressed. And whenever I imagine Twilight's voice, it's, like, not distressed. So I'm like, what do I do? So I just started adding Barbie into it.
Twilight does, like, very rarely get distressed.
Yeah, I don't really have that in my repertoire. Tail says, Lyra got a hideous mask and did the natural thing. Showed it off to all her friends. OMG, this is hideous! Hey, everyone, come look at this.
I'd just like to note that this is apparently supposed to be my voice, since Taylor said that was what I did.
Oh! How was I supposed to tell?
She said...
The way she emphasized it.
Well, you guys all know how Zero thinks I talk now. That was an oddly large amount of army for just a random stack. Also, can we talk about how we saw a neutral stack of army with, like, a hero? Like, that hero we fought wasn't, like, a player. That was just a, like, neutral stack of army.
They just happened to have a hero with them. Just a freelancer, I guess. Sarge and I sat down today during the midday break to discuss the actions of our army. Enemy, I mean. Our enemy. Landru's Cattans are taking as much territory as they can, but they don't seem too concerned with garrisoning troops along the way. They're more concerned with taking land, not keeping it. We can take advantage of that, Tharge said. What about the towns and villages he's taken? How has he treated the people? Tharge spat on the ground before he answered. Landru locks them all up, and those he can't throw in the prison cells, he throws shackles around their hands and feet, puts them to work in the mines and then fields and mines. He's no better than a slaver. It was still difficult to believe that one man could change so much in such a short time, and with no warning. We must put a stop to it, Tharge. But no matter what crimes Landru has committed, I still don't want him killed needlessly. Do you understand? I said, knowing that, like the nobles, Oliver and Miranda, my military advisor fostered an intense hatred for Landru. Gosh, Olivia, stop making excuses for murderers and horrible people.
It's like that. Oh, I knew this guy personally, so even though he's like showing his true colors as being like horrible right now, I'm gonna like always give him the benefit of the doubt and stuff.
In fairness, there is magic in this world, and we just finished a campaign where our main enemy just got a hypnotizing crystal.
True.
No, but just true.
It's funny because I was kind of thinking about that every time she's like, I can't believe someone would change so quickly and so like she just keeps like harping on that, and I'm like, maybe, but like, you know, it's
You woke up feeling socially conscious today, so you joined
What?
a protest about excessive logging in the region. Quickly, I just like to imagine just like there's a protest about logging and the queen shows up. It's like, oh, I feel like you could do more than just protest, ma'am. I feel like you have the power to do a little bit more than this. I feel like you're the person that they're protesting to.
I know, right? But also, I just want to write. I just want to save the phrase. You woke up feeling socially conscious today.
Anyways, quickly the foresters descend on the crowd with bows and arrows of stunning. And all the confusion, you pick one of the arrows up and run away.
Your bout of environmentalism here. What? Who wrote that? Who wrote that? Give them a raise. My goodness. That talent is waste.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea.
No, now you're dead.
Not the fight in
Are
general.
you?
Just.
Oh,
me.
the environmentalism.
Oh no, the. Not using any spells that whole time.
Oh,
I
okay.
sure did just waste all of that movement being around the campfire instead of grabbing it.
Wonderful.
Anyways, let's try that again, except using these spells that Emilion's good at. Coincidentally, they cannot counterattack spells, so it's a very good thing to use to not get hit a lot.
Gotcha. Oh man.
Wait, no, we do want this.
Kale says, to discuss our army, I mean enemy, lol, our army, imagine self-reflection. LOL, discuss our army, imagine self-reflection. Tries not to make a Steven Universe joke. Tails says, my favorite thing is still that she pointed out how handsome and charming Landrew is. Like, how could a good-looking man turn evil?
It's too attractive to be bad.
Javier says it's far more common than she thinks. Oh my goodness. After reading about Solmyr all the time, I saw Polymori's name and I thought it was Polymer. I too woke up socially conscious today, says Jack. Tail says, can't believe the social justice warriors push their agenda onto heroes of might and magic. Shake my head.
I forgot she has a bunch of items equipped her that make everything cost one less spell point, so a lot of the cheaper ones are just one spell point now.
Oh, nice.
You need to stop coming closer to me. Just magic them. You can magic when they're standing next to you.
You just take your magic beam and rub it in their face. Just directly, like, smear it across their face.
Okay, you did it comedically, but if you should just held that staff next to their face and just like full power magic blast them, I feel like that hurt even more. So on a scale from 1 to 10, how well do you think the charm ability will work on a garrison of units?
Give it a shot, I guess. Javier says, polymer, like in polymerization?
Altar of combat. Oh,
Oh?
it's a neutral town? Can we just... You're not, dang it. Who are you? Malcolm. He's an order hero now? Okay, I'll take it.
Tail says, I still find it hilarious that our portrait is clearly a brunette and your battle sprite is blonde.
That's fine. Although you
She
would...
just goes Super Saiyan.
Exactly. Zero gets it. Although it would have made sense for them to... So on a scale from 1 to 10, how screwed does everyone think I am? That looks like an 11. A solid 11.
Oh! That was instant death. Girl, you were like completely demolished.
It's fine.
So, Jack says, I too woke up socially conscious today. Javier says, I just woke up today. Tail says, mood, Javier.
I'd like to note, there was that one spell, there was like where it like creates clones.
Yeah.
And it, there's like the stronger version of it that's like, it, works about twice as well, and it's cost a little more than twice as many spell points, I believe it said.
Ah.
And it's 3 spell points for the weaker version, 8 for the stronger version.
Okay.
So yeah, as I said, like a little bit extra cost for the convenience of doing it faster.
Mm-hmm.
But I have the 2 things that lower how much stuff costs by 1 spell point.
Uh-huh.
So eventually I was like, oh yeah, that makes that stronger one even better. So now instead of 8 spell points, it's 6. The weaker one is only 1 spell point now.
Free spells, basically.
And so it's like 6 times more expensive to cast the other one now.
Still, it's like 3 to 8 is like a pretty big jump. It's not even like half as like twice as much. It's like more than the.
Yeah, it was twice as effective for more than twice as much
Yeah.
cost. Oh, neat. Let's go review.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy wins.
Yay!
I'm going to beat you up. You specifically, because that was a lot of damage. Nice. I just realized I still just have the 2 genies I charmed. Like this army I have that I've been going this whole game with is just like a ragtag team of things I charmed. At the
Okay.
beginning. Like it's doing really well, all things considered.
Is this the Nuzlocke?
What?
Is this the first, every time you can only make armies out of charmed units that you come across?
That has to be a challenge when someone's done.
Heroes for Nuzlocke. Artemio says, I like the snack. A Nuzlocke party's in a nutshell, basically, right? It's just like a ragtag ragamuffin team.
What's this? A keep. That's a keeper. Oh, sweet. We yoinked some dwarves off that stack of dwarves.
Noise.
That is part of what helps. We are still getting more, and I believe we're getting them faster than we're losing them. So
That's most important.
These guys can stay in the town. I should go for the Cloud Castle now. Do I have? Yeah, I think I have enough for it. Yeah. Excuse me, teal dwarves. What do you think you're doing in my zone?
I woke up last night with the sensation that someone was touching my cheek in a weird way, but there was no one there. A dream or Solmyr? But just as I was about to settle back into bed, I noticed a weight on my lap. It was a letter sealed with a blue wax parrot. I knew it! Oddly, I found myself excited. I hadn't heard from Solmyr in quite a while, and even though he was my enemy, I have missed him since his escape from my prison. So after I lit a candle, I tore open the letter and read, Fair Queen Amelia, it is out of respect for the connection between us that I plead with you to surrender Great Arcane to my master, Gavin Magnus, or at least take yourself quickly from its borders. I know it sounds like nothing else comes from my lips, but be warned that Solmyr, Ivan, Wally, Barad is no longer in control, but his master, the immortal king. I would tell you more, but my tongue is bound by my oath. May we never meet again. This time, I truly mean it. Solmyr, Ivan, Wally Barad.
Sad face.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There's a whole band.
P.S. I was not touching your cheek in a weird way.
This is P.S. Dead. Neat.
Tail says Zero did mention people confusingly stroking each other's cheeks and people watching you sleep. Now it's just those things together.
Look at these guys with their pokey sticks.
Oh no, not the pokey sticks.
Here they come.
Oh my goodness, they're gonna come pokey us.
Faster, pokey.
Pokey sticks. There's so many of them just scattered around.
Oh, there's less of them now.
Yeah. Javier says Pokemon sticks.
Take this. And this. And this.
Dale says Lyra, these guys with their pokey sticks. Me thinking of the food poke. They're seafood sticks. Is poke always seafood? I've never had a poke bowl.
Oh. Increased attack by 13. We also got some holy water.
Oh, nice. Just what I need to quench my thirst.
It's the
holy
quenchiest.
water.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, -3. I'm never gonna finish. The answer is -3. There's more of you than I anticipated. No one can chill, so...
A deconstructed sushi.
Stand in front of me.
The way it like floats over. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Oh, these guys sure are trapped over here. Excuse me.
They're just trapped. Ouch.
Oh, I'm dumb. She does have a way to heal herself.
Uh-huh. She knows how to put a bandage on.
Splendid. Oh, well. Join me. Scrublings. Splendid. I have no idea where you're way over there, but okay.
Social distancing. A deconstructed sushi.
You're a deconstructed sushi.
What? How? Why would you call me that?
Whenever
That sounds horrible. Tail says that was mean. Lyra just one-shot everything. So this section in this writing textbook is talking about redundancies. And their example is the Hope Diamond is a completely unique gem. So it says unique means one of a kind, so modifying it doesn't work. Something is either unique or it isn't. It's like being dead. You either are or aren't.
False. I'm mildly dead at all times.
Me looks up at all the zombies attacking.
Sweet. Reinforce the mages.
Dog.
Oh, diggity dog. What do I need for a cloud castle? 16 rocks.
Why do you need rocks to build a castle out of clouds? Tail says, I was gonna say, I know I'm partially dead at all times, always.
I see, I did have ore, but I used a lot of it. Look, another town. What if I beat you up? Take this. Retreat! I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
You either are or you're not dead. Spoken like someone who has never worked retail. Or like in Princess Bride, it's like, no, this guy is mostly dead.
Ooh, good, this one uses money to build. Oh look. Equestrian gloves. 2.
What? For all 4 of your hands.
No, we just pair up 2 on each hand. Although I believe the Nagas actually do have 4 hands.
Yeah. 90% dead. How can they be 10% alive? Never said the other 10% was alive.
I just realized why I have no... Vanilla.
They're not generating revenue.
Not money. Dang it. Why am I not getting any wood? I forgot to flag the stupid thing over here. I was like, I'll leave that to the other guy, and then I didn't.
Javier says, Lyra either one-shots her opponents or she doesn't battle at all.
That's what I'm calling the times where I reload. I don't battle at all. There we go. Now we get wood per day.
Yay.
No, wood per day, not wood per yay.
Aww.
It's not wood per awe either. You keep getting it wrong, Zero. Take this!
I need to practice more.
Yeah, and this! You fool. You're dead.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A lot.
It would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Hey, I don't think I knew
Vanish!
Vanish to the Shadow Realm. Oh. I think that may have just been enough wood for what I want.
Woo!
It was, but no, I don't have enough gold.
It was money that you needed.
It wasn't, but then I bought a bunch of units to take out that, Wait, what just flagged? Hold on, stuff is being flagged. It was one thing when it was dwarves just knocking about. But now my loot is being stolen. It's a good thing I just bought a new hero.
Hmm.
I'll take those too.
Javier says, speaking of Lyra, she once again creates a trend as several other YouTubers I follow are streaming Metroid games while waiting for Metroid Dread release.
Hey.
Hey.
Goodness.
Lyra just jumped on that trend way earlier, before the Metroid Dread was even announced.
I mean, kind of.
Yep.
Since I did do the first game last year.
Mm-hmm. Kale says they copy Lyra because she knows her stuff.
Sorry, friends, but you don't stand a ghost of a chance.
How?
They're dead already.
Bow. Yeah, I know they're dead already, that's why they're ghosts.
Hey, look, one device.
Oh, one device? What if I want 2 devices?
Sell one. Don't question it.
Wow.
Oh, is this flagged? It's not.
Nope.
I really should, Yeah.
You really should reduce the use of prepositions.
Prepositions. I don't know that song. I don't even know if that was the right tune.
I don't remember that one. The one I remember the best is the one about Mr. What was his name? Mr. This is the tale of Mr. Morton. Mr. Morton is who? He's the subject of this tale, and the predicate tells what Mr. Morton must do.
I remember that one.
Yeah, I
beat
love
you.
that one.
Okay.
Huh?
That was kind of
What
funny.
happened?
Since Large has the hideous mask on, when he slaps people directly, they run away.
Is that why that cow ran away?
So basically, the Minotaur blocked his attack, but then ran away. So I was like, that was a completely unproductive turn. Thank you very much. And nothing of use happened.
It's funny. Javier was like the Fantastic Mr. Fox? Mr. Rogers? I'm just throwing names. No, Mr. Morton. Mr. Morton walked down the street. Mr. Morton walked. Mr. Morton talked to his cat. Mr. Morton talked. That was just Hoss again. I don't know why he's following. Oh, there he is again. There's so many of them.
All the names are slightly different.
Yeah. I wonder if they're bots, but like I also don't know what the purpose of that would be. You know, like, haha, we're increasing your subscriber count. Ooh. But to all the hosses out there, hello, how you doing? Thanks for joining us.
Purpose so we can hear that sick jingle over and over again.
Nice. Javier says, oh no, they are bots, be careful.
So, what should we do about it?
I don't know.
Oh, this is you. I was like, this is a kind of odd amount of army.
Are you fighting two heroes?
Yeah. I've done that too. Had two heroes in the same party.
And they both look like Tharge? Is your new hero about to die?
Yeah. The fortunate thing is, if, this hero dies, doesn't matter. And not just because they're just a scrub hero, just like, they can be brought back easily.
I thought there was a follow-up to that. I thought you said it not just because. Let me think.
There we go. Now we have the Cloud Castle.
Yay!
Is that for Titans?
Yeah.
Hooray! We got Titans. Gigantic brutes.
Yeah, I don't think I ever finished. I'm not sure if I ever finished my point, but I was saying that the new hero's army was just like slightly off from Tharge's, so I was like, this doesn't feel right. What's going on here?
Mm. What's happening here?
What's not happening here? What are you doing? If I try to beat you up.
Ooh, are they danger?
Chuckles, I'm in danger.
You got 1 halfling and 3 dogs? 4 dogs?
That's 4 dogs. Don't underestimate me.
Your dogs are on fire! Charles says, who's the bot? You the bot. Where? I hope all our non-bot friends are doing great out there this evening.
You did it. We lost everyone. These people I get a second staff.
Your dogs died. This dog is on fire.
All gone.
Tail says, that sounds like you have bot friends here on stream. Yeah, they've been following all evening.
Yeah. Our 42 Haas or Ross or whatever it was.
They're all like Haas something, 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 like a few numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of them was like Haas number underscore hater.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, just like a bunch of Hosses. Just keep following.
Just moderately suspicious.
It's suspicious. I guess aside, like, I can see how that could be annoying on like a stream if it like there's the constant jingle. You don't know like when to greet a new follower because like it might just be another hoss. Wait, was there a hoss in the stream that said click here? I didn't see it.
No, one of the user Haas names was something underscore click here.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Yeah, that's another thing. I can see it being like a problem if they had like bad things in their name, you know? Because then it'll show up on stream. But like, they weren't even that bad. So I don't know what their like goal is. It might just be another hoss petition to call all bots hoss now.
Beautiful.
This old hoss, he ain't what he used to be.
We should build the other treasury.
For more gold?
For more gold.
Yahoo!
Lord knows it'll take an eternity to matter with how much it's yeah.
Mm.
Gotta see that cloud castle that I've already walked by.
Wait, was that someone else's cloud castle?
It was a neutral one, just one on the field.
Oh, okay. I like the normal looking town with the fields of farmland outside.
Towns with the fields. Farms. The treasury earned us 32 gold yesterday.
Yahoo! That seems like a pitiful amount, though.
It is. So the bad thing is I accidentally trapped Amelia back here.
Oop. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do now?
Yeah, I already know that. I think specifically because I went there.
Mm. Men are fools, men are frail. Give them the rope and they'll hang themselves.
Dark. Don't beat me up.
It was a metaphor. It sounds like I beat you up for calling my metaphor dark. Don't beat me up, it was a metaphor!
They're beating me up.
Oh no. But you outnumber them so much! Look at all your halflings!
The halflings are weak though.
I know. They're just little things.
Y'all need to stop. Look at how many wizard dudes they murdered.
No.
I was like 17 of them. Let's go buy 4 more.
I was just like, is Zero gonna try to convince us she's singing another happy Irish tune?
Are you saying that wasn't happy?
To be fair, this one wasn't meant to be happy.
This implies that the other one was.
Yeah, I think.
Presses X to go. Ah, right, I have no money.
Oh.
Probably Zero's fault.
I ate all your money.
Me who can't figure out why I'm so poor. Zero who's been eating my money when I'm not looking.
I'm the Coffagregas that they put in charge of the bank even though I eat money.
How can I make money fast? Is it City Hall? It is not City Hall. That's a good way to make money fast.
City Hall?
Make all the Sir?
Make all the sir ladies. Why aren't you going for any of the troughs along the way?
Because I'm dumb.
Ah!
I know I'm past them, so it's too late.
Okay.
You live with our family.
Onward!
Sir? Sir. That's a lot of army. I think I can
Oh
make
boy. You think?
it. Ignore the trough I just passed again. Okay, you're getting away.
You can do it.
Oh, those are just peasants. How good a trough.
No business of mine whether or not your family has... What was it again?
Food?
Ha! You really should have thought of that before you became peasants. Take him away.
Imagine becoming peasants. This post was made by the not peasant crew.
Hey.
Nope, they ran back to their home.
Oh.
And really just what I need right now is just more money.
Mm-hmm. Can you, like, take it from any peasants?
I mean, yes, but...
What about that pile of gold right there? Can you pick that up?
That's guarded by gold golems. I don't want to fight them.
Oh.
Oh, this is even worse. Oh well, I'm here now.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Take that! Oh, I didn't like that.
Oh, no.
Take that!
Did you say?
The autosaves at the start of the turn.
Okay.
Oh, that was more death than I was hoping to see in my life.
Oh, no. We're not okay.
That entirely depends on your definition of okay.
Well, our Nagas are definitely not okay.
They're entirely dead instead of mostly dead. Which is really a poor choice on their part. What's wrong, my good friend Zero?
The dogs are on fire.
Wait, since when were there two of them left?
What do you mean? There were always 3 of them.
Yeah, but I thought I killed 2 of them.
Oh.
Sir, I need you to not do that. It's very disrespectful. Ooh,
You
it's
got
over here.
gold.
The gold mine is here. Oh!
Hmm?
Yeah, that portal opens up right next to the my first town.
Oh.
So if I had the money, I could buy all the troops in that first town and take them over to Tharj, and he could assault Green. However, I'm poor. I decided to become peasantry. Good, we have exorcism.
To banish ghosts?
They don't stand ghost of a chance. I have no army, I should go back to town.
Yeah.
But I've never been one to make good decisions.
Oh no! Tharge is just out here like the Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger with 200 halflings. Because it's so weird. Usually the stack with the first tier stacks, especially when they get into the hundreds, are like have a big bullseye on their back and don't survive. But they're just fine. They're just dandy.
The halflings have their way.
Way over here already. Wait. Be smart. Get the trough.
Wait, is this Tharge?
Yeah.
So who's the other guy?
What other guy?
They look you.
All the models look exactly the same. They don't have unique models for the.
This guy.
What?
The guy without there's a guy who looks like Tharge, but he has no army with him. Like sometimes the stuff at the bottom just disappear. Is that because it's loading?
Oh yeah, that's because no hero selected.
Oh. I keep thinking it's like someone else. Because it was like blank when you said you had no army. So I was like, oh, okay, you have like literally no one. And then suddenly you had like 200 halflings. I'm like, wait, where did they come from?
Alright, should our main goal be save Amelia or push green forward?
Save the queen.
You've heard Zero. If anything goes wrong, it's her fault.
Oh no! Hale says, if you are a ghost, don't you only stand a ghost of a chance?
You raise a fair point.
A ghost of
I
a
forgot
point.
she has like 50 layers of equestrian gloves.
Woohoo!
Wait a minute, I'm dumb. There's a portal right there.
The pioneers rode these babies for
second.
miles. What?
Let's load last turn. And save that. It's danger. Because if I was just dumb this whole time and she could have just always escaped, then I could just purchase the other army, since it'll be better suited to. Oh, they're mean birds in the way here too.
Not the mean chickens.
Mega Ultra Chicken.
Not Mega Ultra's chicken.
Now Red is here. I'm not ready for this.
We're not red.
Jiro gets me.
Yeah. Oh no.
Is that another Haas?
Yep. At least we get to see your cool animation.
I don't trust like this.
Is that on YouTube or on Twitch? I can't tell.
I believe it's on
It says
Twitch.
now following. Twitch sure does love its bots. Another one.
Honestly, being on Twitch worries me more. Because there was all that stuff about the, unpleasantries.
That Javier posted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever turn off your inactive chat?
What?
The thing he posted about? You're almost dead, yo. Oh, you're dead.
Almost is a strong word.
You didn't destroy any of them! Ooh! Oh boy!
Loading the other save because I realized I'm dumb
Mm.
and can just get this army and send it in to save her.
Okay. It is 2 hours now, though, so if you can't rescue her like, right now, unless you want to go longer.
It's 2 hours. How long do you want to go?
Well, I was thinking, like, if you need to grind for whatever is up, it could be a good place to, like, leave off so you can build up the gold in the army. Which we are sorely lacking. But if you have, like, another thing to try, if you want to try it and see if it, like, works, and if it fails, then maybe that's a good place to end off.
Yonk. Is this closer?
Yes, yes.
Oh, it's definitely closer to just go for
Wait for me. I'm coming.
Just beat them up. They're nothing. They're less than nothing. They weren't as less than nothing as I had thought. Let's do that ourselves. Kill you with magic, as you were probably think the AI was just dumb.
These are like babies.
I'm pretty sure what happened is the hero got hit with Medusas.
And like got frozen.
And got petrified.
Petrified. Tetrified.
One bad thing about this, I am trying to save her with the scrub hero.
Do we stand a ghost of a chance?
Well, she's a ghost, so maybe that way you will.
Oh no.
Wow, this is going terribly, actually. This is a very, very tough fight that you can just get some of your heroes stuck behind.
Huh.
Because what we haven't really gotten a chance to see yet. So I'm pretty sure that once these die, okay, only one pops up. Because they're phoenixes, so.
Oh, they like regenerate?
Yeah, but fortunately, it's not as bad as Heroes 3 where the whole stack regenerates. Only one does.
How can you kill them if that happens?
It only happens once.
Okay. So you basically have to kill them twice over in Heroes 3.
Yeah, basically, yeah. They make up for it by being some of the weakest top tier units in the game. Man,
They're weak.
For a top tier unit, they are weak.
Oh. Wait, you're not doing too bad.
Not doing too good either, because this is also supposed to be partially the push forward in the campaign army.
Ooh. Well, we got our queen back. I think.
Yeah, she's not here. Okay, yeah.
So how are you feeling about that? Would you rather do the other thing first then, since saving the queen was so costly?
I think it'll be fine. Especially since we didn't lose any Titans.
Mm-hmm.
There's all kinds of red. I should probably just...
We're gonna need those titans to fight the robot dragons, right?
Okay. Okay, there's just...
Oh
Whoa.
no. Oh
That
no.
was a lot. There's a lot of people over there.
There's a lot of teal folk.
Okay, well,
And one red.
I have to reload anyway, so which town are we closer to? That one. That's what I thought.
That's the one you just left, right?
Yeah.
That you were stuck behind?
I was trying to see if it was, which way was closer, which town was closer. See if I could town gate to teleport there instantly. The answer was no, I could not. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be fun.
Who's this? Who is that grinny chappy? With the silly hat.
Oh boy. Yeah, we lost this town.
Ooh. Yeah, there's like no one here. Is that Amelia?
Oh boy.
Here they come. Oh. Oh. Yeah. You put up more of a fight than I thought.
Oh boy. Oh boy. There's just so many of them.
Yeah,
they
where did they all come from?
I don't know. Oh, there's this stupid portal.
Did they come from the portal?
They had to, like... 1 second there's no one, and the next I'm getting bombarded by literally 3 heroes.
Yeah. Ooh, that didn't do enough. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool.
Oh, neat. I definitely should beef up her magic resistance since It's a magic-centric campaign.
Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying how the heroes just get one shot. That's cool.
Not nearly as cool as Tawny.
I know, right?
And there was already an extra Titan for them to buy, of course. So honestly, probably.
Hey, you just one-shot the Titan! Man, the halfling shirt just makes it look like it's got this big old blonde beard. So I keep thinking they're dwarves. But it's like a shirt and like a vest. Like you can tell when they lie down, but like I'm always like, oh, who are these dwarves? Oh wait, those are the halflings. Knock knock.
Oh lord.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
I was hoping for in the slightest.
Good golly.
Just says my internet died and I returned to blonde beard vests. Gosh dang it. Out of the way. Gosh dang it! Ah, God, you gotta be kidding me. Thank you.
Yay. We got Quinsec back. Quinisec. Wait a sec. Quinisec. That was a brunette beard. Blonde beard, but this isn't a pirate level. You've heard of Blackbeard, but have you heard of Blonde Beard? Happy says I finished my homework!
Yay!
Congrats, Happy!
I'm happy for you.
I
I don't even know where Teal is. Because I was like, we can just push forward and take care of them. But we're pushing into Green's territory.
Mm.
Oh, that's glorious. That's a lot of charmed individuals.
Tail says, have Lyra and Zero finished their homework?
I've permanently finished my homework.
I am still reading this textbook.
Oh, here we go.
More peasant.
Sweetness.
Schwing. Are those mummies that you took out?
They were not mummies. They were squires. Or the other one was gold golems. What? One of those,
Gold golems.
whatever you saw was one of those two things. Oh, neat.
Are you combining forces?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Wait, I was down. There we go. Yeah, switch those around. There we go. I'm nervous about it because we keep getting attacked. Like a teal. Oh.
Mm.
Like, again, I don't even know where they are, so I can't, like, try to push towards them. Because the portal they're coming through is one way, so I can't go back through it to get them.
Oh, is that it?
No.
No. Like, were you... You mean the thing that they just captured? That, like, weird tower thing?
That's not. I'm not looking for where they just were. I want to know where they're coming from, so I can, like, attack their base and stop them from repeatedly attacking me and having to go run back to this base.
What happens if they keep that tower? Do they just, like, accrue people?
They just get more people, but the fact that they're running, like the last time I let them run around, I lost my tower.
Are you supposed to be able to go through the portal to get to them?
No, it's purposefully one way. Like, I didn't even check because it's just the one. It's just one-way portal.
Then what are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to find another way to them, but they just get to you so fast.
Yeah.
Like, in the time I crossed, it took me to cross the map through a portal. In the time it took me. Oh, thank good he has nothing. Not sure you can even beat what's in here. A bit more. But in the time it took me to cross the map, they had already come back.
Yeah.
Dang it. Gotta be kidding.
He didn't even go to try. Oh, another teal. Why does teal have dragon golems?
I'm guessing red is just the main enemy you have. Making teal. I already was kind of thinking it because they had the plot point about how Magnus's men were just like popping in. But I think teal is actually Magnus because they're the ones with the portal. That just deposits them right next to our base.
So is red Landrew?
I think so.
Okay. And, like, the other two guys, Oliver and, like, Merida, like, they're not fighting us, right? They're just trying to fight Landrew.
I think so. Do I dare? I'm gonna check what some of these other two-way portals are, because I need to find where teal is and make them not.
Dragons. Can you charm the dragons? That's more dragons than I wanted. Whew.
It's exactly how many dragons I wanted, but like to own, not fight.
I know, right? Oh no!
Javier also did his homework. Woohoo! Tail says, Zero said, why does he get dragon golems? Kind of whiny, so I'm choosing to believe that's the character saying it.
Oh god, I hate this.
Entirely too many dragons to fight. Whew. Thank goodness.
Don't tell me this is just something used. Oh no, there's something back there. This is something.
Danger plus. What are they doing creeping around?
Didn't like that.
Don't like that at all.
Did the dragons just...
Swap.
I didn't get to check. I think they feared the range units so that they were far enough away to be shot at again.
Huh.
I'm not complaining, but these halflings won't die. There's 400 of them. Like, I can't keep any of my other sacks alive. Like, even the titans are all half dead now.
Mm-hmm.
But the halflings are just like...
The halflings are flourishing.
I don't feel like we got many of these gems in this campaign. Oh. Is that a red eyes white dragon? No, it's just a dead red eyes black dragon.
Tharge and another dwarf approached with large grins on their rugged faces. Something was up, and it seemed to be good news. Something I could really use right about now.
Lord knows I could.
My queen,
Tharge said.
allow me to introduce Gord. He's a miner who recently came into our service. I've had him working on a special project of mine, one that's paid off.
It was a little disconcerting that Tharge hadn't told me about this idea before now. So, Gord, was it? I asked, giving the man permission to speak before his head exploded. Pacing around excitedly, Gord said,
I have found the secret lair of our enemy, my queen. You see, General Tharge here suspected that the enemy was nearby, perhaps underground, so he had me search for tunnels. After many weeks of hard work, I finally found one and dug an entrance into it. We can finally put an end to the harassing attacks from Solmyr's agents,
Tharge boasted. Indeed, it would be a relief not to have to worry about the attacks from the rear. But was it worth it to split my forces now?
Trust me, my forces are not split.
No, it's not worth it. We go all in.
My forces are not split whatsoever, and that's entirely part of the problem. I see you there, Jake. Oops, are you?
It was a red eyes white dragon. Now it's a dead eyes white dragon. Did Lyra murdered the blue eyes white dragon? Because blue can be turned red when you bleed on it. Negate for strike.
I was wondering if since they were golems, they didn't. Young. That did no damage whatsoever.
Oh.
Anyways. Yoink. Dang it. I forgot.
Aw.
Take two. Let's do it with a, The AI is a little annoying in this game. Because they'll just sit in their castle forever. And what's even more annoying about that, compared to 3 or 5, is they actually have a reason to in 3 or 5. Because when you have your castle built up all the way in 3, here's 3, here's 5. Not even all the way. When you have a citadel, you have 1 tower from the castle that shoots, and when you have a castle, you have 3 towers. So because of that, if you just sitting there, the castle will defend you and weaken the units. So there's actually a reason to just sit in the town and do nothing. Gosh dang it! I guess we'll just open the door the normal way. Dang, magic resisting units. Oh, it's just a fully built town.
Ooh, nice.
The downside is it's like literally all the unit picks that I didn't.
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah, so like where I chose Mage Tower, they chose Golem Factory. Where I chose Ultra Wishes, they chose Golden Pavilion. And it's Magnus, so they had to do Dragon Factory over Cloud Castle. Well, I can't.
Yeah. But were the other ones just kind of bad luck that you chose the wrong one?
Yeah, the other 2 were just bad luck. I think. it might just start off built all the way, but I think it was just bad luck.
Ah.
Now the real question is this, are there more towns down here, or is it just the one? God dang it, all green's up there. Wait, who's green? Hoss.
Yep, that's another hoss. The green is hoss. You have teal is Magnus, red is Landrew, and green is Hoss.
Is that a gold mine?
Is that gold?
Is that red stealing my gold mine?
How dare? Not a Hoss, not fake.
Press his X'd out.
Javier says, "Are you a Hoss magnet?"
I guess.
We're gonna ride these hosses into battle. Runs
That's what
go
the South
well
Pass leads to.
around. What?
There were two X's for the portal, and against my better judgment, I said I'm gonna see what the south portal leads to, because the north one. Oh, hello, red.
What can I do for ya, good sir?
Beat him up. That's what we can do for them. Oh, that was your only chance at damage being in any potential way. So,
Oh.
thanks for the 4 dwarves.
Yeah.
The smartest among you.
They're just like, don't shoot. I never liked Landrew anyway.
This is such a weird ragtag team. If this is anything like Heroes 3, that's not a good thing for them.
Ooh. Pirates! You know it's ragtag when you got pirates. They're the raggiest of the tags. The taggiest of the rags. We're just the raggiest, taggiest pirates.
Or to you, so you don't use any funky spells.
Funky town.
Oh, that did nothing. Yeah, let's just keep this business up. Oh wow, the orcs are absolutely pitiful. Alright, and you only have gold golems that resist magic, so I can do this until you're basically dead.
Come here. Come here.
Come join us. Have a party.
Oh, bam.
The party was death.
The
The pirates, understandably, are having some bad morale. The pirates have been dragged out to deal with their problems.
Arr! It was not me time.
Quite the contrary, it was their time. I just like the pile of dead things off in the corner.
Just taking out the trash. Put on your Sunday clothes, you're gonna ride through town.
Good thing he hit first, because those did a lot of damage. It took too much
Maybe
damage.
you should... Yeah.
Huh?
I'm like, maybe you shouldn't stand there. You're almost dead.
Oh, first strikes are fun.
Whew.
Oh, yeah, Grandmaster Wizardry.
Nice.
Excuse me, what do you mean increases the hero's range and maybe 25? That was a whole 25.
That's good.
It's great. But also, powerful. Oh, hey. I can build a cloud castle.
Another one.
Convenient. Pins are like the one thing I can't really get. Because I only got the one.
We need more titans.
We need more monkeys.
What?
You don't remember that?
No.
Toy Story.
There are no more monkeys. That's the whole barrel.
Now she remembers. What do you mean Teal's still running around?
Well, as you do.
This seems like more army than they had last time I was here.
It's called breeding.
Whatever you say, Zero.
Oh man. Jack says, okay, done drawing for the night, got my full attention now.
Huh.
Good job finishing your drawing. Is that just a random elk?
And what now?
Just a random elk?
I don't know, I teleported away from it. Hey, how much gold am I making in a turn now?
I don't know.
There we go. All three of the treasuries are currently making 1,400 gold per turn.
Oh, thank goodness. I love money.
I should. Huh.
Sarge brought me a letter from Lord Oliver just before we started our march this morning. Do I need to ask what it says? I said. Sarge shrugged. At least he didn't use any foul words. Needless to say, he's furious with you for locking him in a jail. We put Oliver in jail? When did that happen? I could tell by the dwarf's tone that he sympathized with Oliver.
I'm guessing.
Wait, when did... What?
I'm guessing Oliver was red.
Oh, really? Why were we fighting then?
She said early on that she was, probably should... just lock them away so they don't try to murder, Landrew.
So here's the thing, even if Landrew was like possessed or whatever under like some kind of spell, we literally were just introduced to him. It's like, I feel like we have no reason to trust that we should like be killing people and throwing people in jail over some guy who like suddenly decided to like create an army against us, you know?
Except for the last mission, where we found out that our main antagonist has mind control powers.
But she doesn't know that!
Yeah, but you're talking about this from our perspective. You're saying we were just introduced to this guy and we have no reason to trust him.
I have no reason to trust Amelia, what's her name? Amelia's, actions. I don't see her reaction as, it's like, I can see, like, maybe being doubtful of it, but to go as far as to, like, fight your own people, because, like, Oliver wasn't, in the story at least, didn't seem like he was gonna fight us, you know? It seemed like he was going after Landrew for perfectly, reasonable reasons. The fact that Landrew turns and, like, 3 out of the 4 people are just immediately like, yeah, let's, like, he should pay for these actions, not, what? He was such a cool guy. Like, yeah, Amelia, you have a point. How could he?
Please don't speak it. Okay, it's not.
What's a Watson versus Doyle perspective? Like, who's speaking in the first person? If it's the character or the author?
I think most of the Order heroes are already in play. There's not many to select from anymore. It's odd that Tawny and popped up, but it doesn't seem like Amelia or Tharj or Solmyr have. Did Solmyr? Maybe Solmyr did.
The way it, like, scuttles with its giant legs.
Insert, he's just standing there menacingly, line. Does this get behind the gate? Someone should tell the heroes for AI that if they stand in front of someone's castle, the one who will eventually get the advantage is people sitting in the castle, not them.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it. Are you serious? You're still alive? Are you serious? I missed?
Fire or
You know,
miss.
this isn't worth it.
You're just like goes back through the portal.
I just came there to collect gold mine again. Oh, they're getting reinforcements. That's the first time I've ever seen. I didn't say that without cause. They do often just sit in the castle without expecting any reinforcements. Or either waiting so long for them. Never get anywhere near.
Why is Dr. Watson fighting against his creator Conan Doyle? Over the canon of Sherlock, of course. Green.
Really?
It's not easy being green.
Ooh. It's nice having a good amount of units for once.
You're 526 halflings.
They refuse to die.
The knives bend the forks, smash the bottles and burn their corks. Chip the glasses and break the plates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates.
Oh dang. Oh. It's time. So the stack of 100 drawers just gonna stand there, hoping for us to get bored and walk away, or...
You know those dwarves, they don't do anything without pay. Except die, I suppose. Far over the misty mountain cold,
Yeah, we're probably using this.
where dungeons deep and caverns old. You just open your gate? Is this autoplay?
Yeah. The only things I can hit while the gate is closed is the halflings, which are 5 of left.
Oh.
That's annoying. Annoying thing about it. As I said, that's one of the annoying things about the AI. They'll just kind of sit in there and hope for something to happen, but nothing will.
How come you have dragon golems now? Did you steal this from Magnus?
Yeah.
Okay. Jack's like, I want a snack, but it's long past my eating time. Is that Gangster Paradise playing in the background? Be right back, Pat, brushing teeth. Well, it's pretty much almost 3 hours, so we can start wrapping it up, I suppose. Are you not allowed to control the, like, castle invasions, or are you just, like, just want to see what the AI does?
I'm just doing, it's such a hopeless thing that's no point. The difference between what I could do and what the AI can do. Except for the fact that I keep stacking the golems on top of the tower so they can get blasted by genies. Other than that, there's not really much I could do better than it.
Okay.
And what I could do better than it would be, like, minimal effect.
It's such a shame to lose the golems.
Although the AI played much more stupidly this time than last time. Like, lordy, it did some stuff last time. This time it's like basically everything's still alive on their team.
Yeah. I guess when you choose like a lower AI intelligence, it applies to your team also.
I just want joy. Was that supposed to ask for?
Yes. Joy in this day and age?
Gotta be. Where did you even come from?
They pop out of the holes in the ground.
I think this is probably my least favorite campaign so far. Just the portals anywhere, the portals to anywhere gimmick is just really getting on my nerves.
This scenario?
Yeah, just, like the fact that there's down here, you just like they have this portal can lead up to here, and I bet there's one down here too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just extra annoying.
Yeah, it makes it kind of hard to keep track of it. You can't really be everywhere at once. And they just show up out of nowhere.
Where did they?
And then you're like running all around playing damage control.
Yeah. That's what this theme is. The scenario has been just the whole time, just like go back and fix the thing that broke that you couldn't get there in time to fix.
Uh-huh.
Because
and it doesn't help that your army is already is not like the strongest it could be, so even when you do fix it, you like suffer damages. You're like wasting time, and yeah, it doesn't seem fun, you know?
And it's because I'm fighting, well, part of the reason is because I'm fighting 3 different people.
Mm-hmm.
Another part of the reason is one of the worst mechanics in this game that exists only in this game and not any other Heroes games is, maybe it exists in 5 too, but something about the way they handle it in 5, it is in 5. Isn't as agonizing, but in three, when you please don't murder it. Oh, thank goodness. In 3, when you use all your castles, you have X amount of time. You have 1 week to get another castle back, or you lose.
Oh.
And this game, Heroes 4, really is a shining example of why that mechanic is in place. Ah, oh my god. Oh.
Welcome back, Jack.
It's so annoying. This army doesn't compare to me in any conceivable way. But they took out my hero, so they won.
Woof.
Yeah, having 3 different armies to fight against seems like a lot. And you would think that 2 of the armies would be fighting each other. At least.
That's another thing. I actually don't. At least from what I saw, red and
Green?
yeah, red and green didn't really seem to be distracting each other any.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be
Dang it.
kind of taking each other out and. Magnus's army constantly showing up in mass and causing all the problems does kind of put you in the position that Amelia is in, where she's like, I need some good news. And it's yeah, but distressing your players isn't always a good thing, even if it's accurate to how your character's feeling. They just don't seem to be doing it in a way that's fun.
Oh boy. Take you out. Not take you out. Take you out. Probably not. Goodness, you did. Oh, thank goodness I after. There's still a lot of you left. Oh neat, we have blind now.
Blind?
Blind.
What does that do?
It locks a unit in place.
Oh. Woo!
And I'm gonna have to walk in. Let's see. Dwarves and
Oh.
here to go. I should have had a melee heal. What's his face? Oh well, he can't reach it this turn anyways.
Mm. Smash the door down.
Fine. Spell. Remembering the spell, I'm not used to using helping points.
Hooray! We didn't lose anyone.
Quickly, peasants. Go defend the town. You can do it, I believe in you. Eventually give me your 16 gold every turn.
Peasantry.
This is the kind of map that would work well in other games like Heroes 3. Because, like, red and teal would, at this point, would just be gone. It'd just be focused on green. Because they don't have castles, so they wouldn't be able to survive.
Oh.
So is red and teal just kind of wandering around without castles?
I know what makes it worse. This game has fog of war. Like
The other one doesn't?
yeah, like the one where like where stuff is out of your field of view. You can't see it even if you've already uncovered that part of the map. Whereas in Heroes 3 and 5, once you uncover map, you can see it all at all times.
Oh.
So if there are just like little tiny heroes knocking about with nothing to do, in 5, I just remembered in 5, it's still like this, where you can have a town and be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But in that one, you can see any map you've cleared, you can see, so they can't just like hide in the fog of war forever to be tracked down.
You can't track them in this one.
And this one they're just like, you don't. And that's an annoying thing in general about it. Just like, I've cleared all this map, but still things will just like. Sometimes something will just like not be there, and then suddenly run all the way to my main castle and take it because of the fog of war, and I can't see anything. Whereas in other games, I won't do that. I would be able to see this all the time. So the second somebody came through this portal, I would know.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Well, they changed after this game, so they. Did they say it was bad? I was like, they clearly saw that it was bad, but then I remembered a different company took on this game series after this one.
The funny thing is, you said it wasn't in 3, so they didn't have it, and then they implemented something bad, and then they were like, "Oops, let's not do that again."
Yeah, better than people who implement something bad and then just keep it forever.
I know, right?
Glances at Pokemon with HMs.
Did they not have HMs in Gen 1?
They did.
Okay. And that's more like a thing that they might have just assumed was a core aspect of the game rather than implementing it later and then like being like, well, we can't change it now.
Maybe something they implemented later, but they feel like they can't change it now.
There's gotta be something. I feel like there's definitely something. Adding more Pokemon?
Controversial that this is a controversial hot take to believe that this is a bad thing, but being able to take every Pokemon there's ever been to the next game.
Yeah, like not dropping any at all. Started with what, Gen 2, right? Like,
yeah, Gen 2, they slurp all the ones from Gen 1. Gen 3, it had a cutoff, and they dropped them all, but ever since, ever since until Sword and Shield, you could transfer all your Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Well.
It's controversial opinion, but I believe is a portrait. I feel like we had been seeing the negative effects of that thing.
Uh-huh.
As far back as Generation 5, even before they started doing 3D models.
You say like all the way back to Generation 5?
Yeah, 11 years ago.
And me just like...
Half the series ago.
What?
Yes, going all
How
the way
could
back.
you do this to me?
Going all the way back to Generation 5 hits half the series and goes back 10,
Oh.
11 years.
Oh my goodness.
Me and Tails like, man, it sure is fortunate that all our faves are from a group of Pokemon that will never get cut.
Jax says, I'm fine with my face being cut, to be honest, because I'm not a competitive battler.
I think it's more for there's people that play casually that want their names, because you can't I believe it's actually against the rules to take use Pokemon that you transfer up.
Really?
I think so. Because it lets them have all sorts of funky moves that are hard to predict.
Gotcha.
I will murder you.
So how much longer are you thinking of going, Lyra?
I guess I'll end it. I guess I will try to snuff out Teal and Red.
It's up to you. It's 3 hours, but if you want to go another hour.
I meant between now and the next stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Some off-camera hunting time.
Yeah. This is very tiring. I kept forgetting to mention it. This was the furthest I made it as a kid, and I can see why now.
You're like, baby Lyra was valid to stop here. Yeah, I definitely can see how at this point you would kind of just go, you know what, I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna do something that brings me joy. But yeah. You're not doing terribly holding your own in these dire situations. It's very difficult to have to fight against armies that just kind of show up out of nowhere.
See, the thing is, it's not that I everyone else started with one town except maybe Landrew. Because we haven't seen his stuff yet. But everyone else started with one town, and we did too, but we had access to a second town pretty early. So it was like, we were just like getting more units than everyone else. So it's just like, we've never had trouble really facing anyone. The problem is that we're just like one dude, and just splits. The reason we're not having trouble is because the army's in one. If we split it up, we'd be starting to have trouble. So it's just like, it's hard to juggle this whole map.
Yeah, I mean, but like I feel like you also just had more losses than I'm used to seeing. Like,
I think they've just all been like more units lost.
just more battles where it's like you've had to like reload because you just couldn't beat them.
I think most of those are more because I would lose a lot of units, and I didn't want that. Like there's this one gate where like I totally could have beaten it, but I was losing a lot of units, and I was able to like teleport away instead, which not only saved the units but also got me where I wanted to go faster.
Gotcha.
I can't believe Jack is having the wrong opinion of not caring for Espeon's design.
I mean, you've always had the equally wrong opinion of not liking Espeon's shiny.
Hey. That is a right opinion.
All right, well, I don't know about you, but I'm having fun because I don't have to deal with all of that headache.
Oh. Man, you know, it kind of. This is the 5th scenario in the campaign, and for all the others, that would be the last one.
It's like the boss fight.
Yeah, so it's. I wonder if the game designer end was like, here we go, the final one, and then the people writing the plot were like, about that, we got like, we're only halfway there.
Like, oh no, oh no. Yeah.
You know, it's odd. 0 points, not 0, hi 0.
Hi.
Jack points out not fluffy enough in
Espeon?
offense to Espeon. And usually the more fluff the better for me. But also Umbreon is my favorite Eevee.
Umbreon's like the least fluff. Like Espeon at least has those sideburns.
On the flip side, my second favorite is Flareon, so
I guess Umbreon has like implied fluff, like you can make the tail as fluffy as you want in like any situation. It just doesn't look fluffy.
I made the tail a bit fluffy. Oh, there's no transition between those.
Boo! Yeah, just a tiny bit. Yeah, I don't know, like, I guess Jolteon would be the least fluffy because it's actually spiky. You know? Like, I'd take a smooth-coated Doberman over, like, a porcupine, if you get what I'm saying. Like, neither of them are very fluffy, but at least one of them I can pet.
Steel says someone once said Flareon stole all the other evolutions' fluff, and I can't unsee it.
Flareon I had an issue with as a kid because I couldn't tell the difference between it and Eevee. Eventually I noticed that it had hair and Eevee didn't.
Zero didn't like Flareon because it looked most like an actual Eevee evolution.
No, it just looked like an Eevee to me. Like, it didn't look like an evolution. It was the same with, like, Clefairy to Clefable. I'm like, what's the difference? A lot of Gen 1 evolutions are like that, I think. I had a lot of trouble telling certain ones apart.
Imagine random pink cat with the split tail not being a positive for you.
It's like a yokai.
Yokai Watch, the Pokemon killer.
What?
Did you not hear about that?
I'm just imagining that cat from Yokai Watch, but with like a Monster Hunter, like... Wait, no, actually Monster Hunter's a game. I'm thinking like... Monster Hunter as in like a werewolf hunter, like, you know, that hat with like a belt of silver bullets and like guns and stuff. Trench coat. Your Von Helsing style Monster Hunter.
But
Golems,
Zero,
like-
did you not hear about all the Yokai Watch will be the Pokemon killer hype when it was first? Well, not first coming out, but earlier in its life.
No, I didn't hear much about Yokai Watch.
Yeah, when Yokai Watch 2 and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out the same year,
Uh-huh.
and Yokai Watch 2 actually outsold Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in Japan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so people were like, "Oh snap!" And it's got like that.
Pokemon Snap?
Well, that was 7 years later. So people were like, "Oh snap!" It's like a monster collecting franchise that's doing even better than Pokemon. And due to its scope, Pokemon kind of runs on the bare minimum, quality-wise.
Yeah?
But Pokemon, like, mainly, like, the appeal is the Pokemon themselves.
Yeah.
So all the effort is there, and it's just like, as long as the new Pokemon designs are cool and the gameplay is at least playable and not broken, people will buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's and because just like the scope of Pokemon is just like really too big to put more effort into it. At least with the model they've been using so far.
Yeah.
With the whole yearly releases, Game Freak doing all the effort, 3-year schedule, etc., etc.
Yeah.
It just has really been manageable to like do more. So like everyone's like, if another monster collecting franchise comes along, gains traction, and actually is able to put the extra effort in, it could it realistically it could like keep up with Pokemon, but people like to be like, it's the Pokemon killer. Every time one of those comes along.
Yeah, I can see that. I feel like people think Pokemon is the big Disney of like video game where you can punch up at it, but like Pokemon's working its hardest to just stay alive.
Yeah, it's Game Freak is still a relatively small company, I believe.
Yeah, it's just hard to like understand that when Pokemon seems so big, you know,
Yeah,
as
like,
a concept.
Yeah, like the franchise itself is like the most profitable entertainment franchise, period.
Mm-hmm.
So like to think that the company that makes the games is like, it's not a small company. I think it has like 1,000 people working for it, but like in the grand scheme of things, 1,000 people working for a company, it's not a lot.
It's less than you would expect for Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like when a new animation company shows up, it's perfectly fine to say, oh, this is like the new Disney. It's gonna like, you know, be the new Disney or whatever, because Disney's never going away and Disney's like doing fine. But like, I think that's like the similar like energy. It's like Pokemon's just the big thing, and like if a small thing comes out that seems like it could be good, it's like, oh, like maybe this will be the new that. It's like the quintessential version of that.
It's not really with I feel like a lot of people like having a bad taste in their mouth with Pokemon over the past few years, because like it's not like Dark Souls where everyone's like, oh, this game's hard. It's the next Dark Souls, where it's said endearingly or positively, like, oh, they're following their footsteps. It's like, oh, we want something that we don't like what this did, so we want something else to put it in its place.
No, that's why I'm comparing it to like Disney in the animation industry, because Disney is like the big bad, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like corporate Disney, the mouse coming to like take your children or whatever.
The mouse coming,
you know, like it needs to be
children.
taken down.
Also, Javier says, you know what is the Pokemon killer? Nuzlocke.
Like literally.
Zero plays, Nuzlocke win. Tails notes, it's like when we found out Tumblr only has like 200 to 300 employees. There's also like a thing of like, when you rush people, no matter how many people you have work on it, there's only so well they can do.
True.
Like, you could have all the people in the world, but if they don't have time, they can't put effort into it.
Mm-hmm.
You just have more of something that's not that great rather than making it better.
I want everyone who has seen me play Nuzlocke to tell me if Polymori Jack has a leg to stand on when he says Zero hasn't met me in a Nuzlocke yet. Me being the Nuzlocke killer. Or Pokemon killer, I guess.
I feel Jack has definitely improved too much at his Nuzlocke.
What was my Swish death count? I think it was like 15 or 18.
I think it was like 15 before the DLC, and it was like double after.
Double. I think it was like 16-ish for JVN. I can't remember where I got that count though, like if that was after the Elite Four or if it was including like post-game shenanigans, which I'm not going to include. So don't like go counting for like endgame of JVN, but I just remember that like number hidden around in my head somewhere.
Also fear. Tail says, so what I'm hearing is current Jack doesn't have a leg to stand on. Past Jack, however.
Oof.
Yeah, the Jack before improving after Between Truth and Ideals.
I see.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Oh, what's up, Lyra?
This guy.
You said the sky. I was like, this guy? Who are you talking to? Who are you referring to? Jack? Javier?
I feel like Jack is gonna try and point out his blind Sinnoh run and death to say that 15 is a low number. I'm sorry, Jack, but anybody doing a blind Sinnoh run is going to have a higher than average death count compared to what they do.
Yeah.
Like, Sinnoh is already arguably the hardest region to Nuzlocke. Then you're going in blind.
Like it's like what's the average of the region, and then like where you stand in regards to that. Like comparing a Sword and Shield run versus like a Generation 1 run versus a Sinnoh run.
Yeah, yeah. There's also the fact that Sword and Shield is generally considered to be on the easier side.
Oh. But blind, Lyra, I played it blind with help from the co-hosts and the chat. As blind as could be.
Oh no! Wait, is 20 supposed to be how many deaths you had in between Truth and Ideals? I don't like that. That's a number I do not appreciate if I'm reading things right.
Everything seems out of order for me. It says, look, Tails, I'm gonna go count how many BTAI deaths I had, but then he says, in Diamond, I had 20-something. So I don't know, like, what order these
okay.
are coming in.
In Diamond, I had 20-something.
One for every route I could catch him on.
I'm gonna see how many... Okay. Y'all, how do you even do Nuzlocke? My highest was 10, but that was like a one where I wiped, so like 6 of them were in one battle.
Oh, yeah, the wipes will really get you.
20 deaths, only 15. Murderers.
How do you even do Nuzlocke? With great fear.
Oh, great fear for your readers. Average is 3.
Yeah?
Might be lower now because I keep getting very low numbers.
I don't play Nuzlocke very often, so I don't really have an average.
You do, it's just
Between 2 games.
like 15. As long as you don't have more than one, you have an average.
Yeah, let me think. I technically wiped to Lenora the first time I fought her, but then I restarted, so... If we end the run there, my death count is really low. Let's see, I had Sir Francis, Fire Dog, and Lily, so that's only 3 Pokemon. Jamie only has 3 Pokemon deaths.
Hey, it's 4.
Four.
This is Bottles Erasure.
Oh. No, I think Bottles was after Lenore. Well, no, he was before. He was... I can't keep track of the plot.
I know Just Black Nuzlocke better than Zero.
I can't believe... That's right, I got confused because he didn't die to Lenora. Oh, and Broccoli, I guess, was...
Oh, yeah.
Was that after? Well, that was before.
That was your
that was the first gym.
That was literally your first death.
That was my first. Look, it's been 10 years. I'm going senile, okay?
Zero.
You can't expect me.
Yes, you can't expect me to keep track of them all.
You can't expect me in my old age to remember everyone who dies. Lyra, you should end the stream before I further embarrass myself.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure we're supposed to be ending it. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Join us next week where hopefully we'll finish this. Man, I sure did get us into a great position where I only took like 30 minutes to beat the first scenario, but we still couldn't beat the second one. And we're only like half done with it, I feel like. Maybe a little more. But we still have all that plot with the prisoner, with the genies and whatnot.
You have all week to exterminate the cockroaches that are running around on the map.
We'll see how that goes. Before that, tomorrow we'll be doing some Pokemon Crystal, where we'll be heading over to Kanto for a party. Jack notes, I had far less deaths in BTI than I thought. It's still probably more than me. Oh yeah, with Tails. I don't know if I mentioned that, but tomorrow we're partying with Tails. It'll be fun. It'll be super fun. And then next week, Thursday, since we finished playing through all the well, at least one version of all the Metroid games, and we still have a whole month until Metroid Dread comes out, I'll be trying to take on Metroid 1. And by trying to, I mean join me next Thursday for Metroid 1 Bully's Lyra. It'll be fun.
Super duper.
Super duper fun.
Super duper alley-ooper.
But anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. And I'll see you all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Woo.